there's also a lot of rookies
Yes.
that are coming out and shocking the world. And each week, you give your top 3 rookies of the week. So this is also a nice way to introduce the baseball world and really focus on these young up-and-coming players.
Yeah, the reason I felt like we have some superstar rookies this year, but honestly, we're, 3, 4, 5 weeks? I don't know. Time is a circle. I don't know how many weeks we're in. But I don't know if I've repeated too many rookies this year. And we're going to see on today's update that the 3 best rookies this week, I don't know if either all 3 or 2 of the 3 have not been on here. So let's start with number 3. And this is a guy I teased off the top of the show that had a historic Sunday afternoon for the Boston Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida. Now he hit .269 on the week with 2 home runs and 9 RBI. But all of that came on Sunday. I like to call Sunday's game for the Boston Red Sox the Masataka Yoshida game. That is going to be the game that we look back on and say, he turned a corner this year, and he could very well go on from this point on to win the American League Rookie of the Year this year. I think he is that talented. Now, let me just tell you, I said historic. I meant historic, my friends. Yoshida not only hit 2 home runs in the game, he hit 2 home runs in the 8th inning. 2 of them. The second one being a grand slam, wound up with a million RBIs on the day. 2 home runs in an inning. Let me tell you the territory that puts him in. MLB rookies with 2 home runs in an inning. I didn't think it would be a ton, but I must say, it's happened a lot less than I thought it would. Joe Pepitone, May 23rd, 1962. Joe DiMaggio, June 24th, 1936. And Ed Cartwright in 1890 are the only other 3 players, only other 3 rookies in history to hit 2 home runs in 1 inning. I must add here, whenever I hear of a player and I see that the date they did something was in the 1800s, I think, oh boy, it's baseball. We're going to get an awesome name here. Ed? Really? That's the 1890 and we're going with Ed? I need like Tungsten Arm O'Doul or something like that. Only the 5th Red Sox ever to do it. David Ortiz, Nomar Garciaparra, Ellis Burks, and Bill Reagan. Congratulations to Masataka Yoshida on having what I believe is his breakout game. 2 homers, both in that inning, 1 being a grand slam, and capping off a good week for him. He's at number 3.
Your number 2 also had a great weekend.
Yep.
Astros, Corey Julks.
Corey Julks, the Houstonian himself, the hometown kid, hit .411 on the week, a home run, 5 RBI, and on Sunday, he had a huge hit in the 9th inning against the Atlanta Braves, a go-ahead 2-out RBI to give the Astros the lead. They came from behind, they got the lead, that ends up winning them the game, so he had the go-ahead hit in the 9th. This kid has been a godsend for the Houston Astros. He really has. And how cool is it? He's from Houston.
That's huge.
He went to the University of Houston, and now he's playing for the Houston Astros. And the fan base has rallied around him. They're his biggest fan.
I love that.
It's so cool. And Corey Julks had an awesome week. He's at number 2.
And number 1, hitting 4 home runs on the week, Dodgers' James Outman.
James Outman was not getting out a lot this week. 333, 4 homers, 9 RBI. On the year so far, James Outman has 6 homers in March and April, and that's the most by a Dodger rookie ever. When you start talking Dodgers history, when you say any player has done something for the first time ever, very impressive. He's also leading all NL rookies in average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, RBIs, home run, hits. James Outman is a star, and as of right now, as we speak, coming into this year, the favorites, I think, the odds-on favorites to win NL Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll, Jordan Walker, Kodai Senga, all right there. James Outman has now put himself at the top of that list and is the odds-on favorite to win the NL Rookie of the Year early on in the year. So another great week for him. The Dodgers needed it. The Dodgers need it. They are not playing great baseball, and he's been a huge part of their offense so far this year. So shout out to these 3 rookies: Masataka Yoshida, Corey Julks, and James Outman. Great week.
Great week.